We are now going to New York. It's going to be a busy week, meeting staff, meeting clients. We've got loads to do over the next few days. We're heading to a potential co-working office space now. We'll take you with us.
Can you go that way? Can you go that way?
We're just at Heathrow Airport. We arrived here quite late last night, stayed in the hotel, and the hotel was actually really nice. It was called the Hilton Garden Inn, and it had a rooftop bar that looked over the runway, and it was actually really nice to have some drinks up there and stuff like that. But we are now going to New York. So it's going to be a busy week, meeting staff, meeting clients. We've got loads to do over the next few days. Morning, love. How are you? See you in New York. Morning, guys. So we are just on our way to a meeting with one of our clients. We have a finance and forex trading brand over in the States, and we're just kind of like on our way to kind of have a meeting with them. So we are currently on Wall Street. So there is the Bull, which is on Wolf of Wall Street. But
I don't remember the Bull.
do you know?
No.
It's just like a key part of like one of the shots. But essentially, when it comes to kind of like stocks and shares, the market moves crazily, very fast. As you can see on most of the movies and the typical stories, when it comes to kind of like that sort of industry, it moves rapid, and therefore from a PR point of view, we needed to create an internal team that can move as fast as the stock market. So Rise Live is not only for fashion, for beauty, for travel, but the finance side is a big part of what we do, and we have dedicated people that's constantly looking at the forex trading market, the stock market,
crypto, like crypto dips, if anything happens to the market. So
and then putting our clients
so
at the heart
successful
of it
as well. Like it's such a, like it's one of my favourite things. It's like I've done it for like 8-9 years.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing.
So when we come away, I have found the most amazing apartment blocks called Sonder, and basically it's kind of like furnished apartments that you can rent out with a kitchen and all that sort of stuff. I stayed in one in Chicago. It was one of the best apartments I've ever stayed in, and this is the one we're staying in New York. We are here to see our client game day. We've got a client meeting with the team, and then we're taking them out for lunch. First time meeting them face to face. Oh! Yeah. Taking our client for lunch. Oh. Hi Karla, and welcome to the source. So we have flown Karla in from Miami, is that right? Yeah. She's come here for a couple of days to meet us in the team, and we've just taken a client out for lunch, and we're now just kind of going through some work stuff, chatting about some client strategies, and soon about to go meet someone for a job interview, right?
Yep.
And then I think tonight we're going to go for a meal. Well, actually, we're sat at a bar right now, and guess who's just walked in? What's his name?
You saw one of your friends.
I thought it was my friend. I literally like saw him walk in. I was like, oh! And then I was like, oh yeah, he's not my friend. He's an actor.
It's Aaron Paul.
Yeah, Aaron Paul, which is, what's his name in Breaking Bad?
Jesse Pinkman on Breaking Bad.
Yeah, Jesse in Breaking Bad. He literally walked into the bar and looked right at me, and I thought he was my friend or something, because I knew him. I just didn't know where from. And I was like, oh yeah, that's not. Yeah, he doesn't know me. So yeah, that was quite fun.
This is my own private domicile, and I will not be harassed.
Morning. So today is, what day is it today? Wednesday. we've just had 1 million calls, a pitch, and it's a gorgeous day. It's a gorgeous day in New York today. We're heading to a potential co-working office space now. We have a few more meetings and then some training with Ben and Karla. We'll take you with us.
When you've had enough, when the crowd gets rough, gotta stand up straight, gonna rise like a champion. When your cloud goes dark, when you lose your heart, gotta stand up straight, gonna rise like a champion.
So, fun fact about Rise at 7's offices, we have 3 offices currently, one in London, one in Manchester and one in Sheffield, and soon to be New York. Every office space that we have, we are on floor 7. Kind of happened strategically, but also happened by accident. I also have this weird kind of like gut feeling when the office space is on floor 7, we know that that is probably the one for us, and we've really landed some amazing spaces. Well, we have just come to an office space in New York, and guess what floor it's on? Floor 7. And now we're gonna head to Central Park and chill in the sun and do some work. So Ben, tell us about your...
Oh yeah, so there's a lot of historic landmarks around this area.
So
like
where are we? Where is this area?
We're by Washington Square Park in NYU. Very historical landmarks. Right over here is where Will Smith fought zombies in I Am Legend.
Oh, wow.
This is his house over here. I don't know.
Well, you should.
I guess we haven't really done like an introduction to Ben yet, right? On the source?
Not on this.
Okay, for all of the sources.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself, Ben. Where have you come from? What did you do? You know, all of that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Go.
So I am Ben Kendrick. I'm American. I'm from New York and in the Denver area as well. And I came from ScreenRant.com, the #1 movie and TV news site. I've been a journalist the last 15 years of my career, and I'm a big follower of Rise. Saw what was going on over at Rise, what Carrie and Will and the team have been doing. Said I got to be a part of that.
Amazing. So in terms of, how big was Screen Rant when you started versus to what it was, I guess, today?
Yeah, I mean, what it was when it started was like, there was about 4 of us that were working on it pretty regularly. We almost just got winged by a frisbee behind us here. There's about 4 of us that were working on it. We were publishing probably about 10 articles a day between, you know, the 4 of us. You know, we're talking daily sessions and page views in probably the 20,000s or something, like quite small. And by the end of it, 12 years later, we're talking millions of page views and sessions a
Every
day.
day.
And hundreds of writers, you know, probably 50 or 60 editors across a variety of different initiatives and niches.
Talk a little bit about what you said to me that time around the importance of moving fast, and like, especially when it came to kind of TV, movie, entertainment news, you guys had to move fast, right?
Yeah, that's it. So like, I think what, you know, I see a lot with agencies, and one of the reasons it was sort of exciting to think of what I could maybe do as part of Rise is, you know, a lot of agencies think they're moving fast, but we're still getting press releases 2 or 3 days after writers at Screen Rant would have written them up, like would have written up on the subject and kind of have already covered it. So the idea of something that's so reactive that it's happening, you know, within minutes or hours of big news breaking or something happening was really interesting to me. And yeah, I mean, at Screen Rant, we're talking news would break, and within 20, 30 minutes, like an article would be on the site. Maybe even 10 minutes, the article would be on the site, and then we're like fleshing it out and building it out and adding the analysis. So the idea of bringing that to an agency, you know, something happens in an industry that we care about, we're communicating with our team, figuring out within a matter of 10 or 15 minutes what the angle is going to be, how we're going to pitch it, you know, speaking with the client really quickly and just sort of making sure we have the go-ahead and getting that content out to journalists within an hour or something of the news happening would be, in a lot of ways, revolutionary. If the content especially is good. I told you we just got hit by it.
Very close to it. Sorry.
No stress. Is that going to be an outtake, or is that going to be like part of the...
Hello.
So we are leaving New York.
Your stupidly large suitcase.
Look how big my suitcase is. But where are we going, Will?
Rotherham. Going to Orlando.
children.
It's my
For your birthday. How's your week been?
It's been good.
Yeah? What's your favourite part?
I think having some time with Ben, it was really sweet.
Yeah, it was good.